What up, y'all? My name is Carlos. I go by DJ name Chico Salazar. You can follow me on Instagram at 2Chico with the zero Salazar 2. And today we're going to be reviewing DJ set by Peggy Goo at DJ Sweat Femme Fresh Electronic Music. And basically, what that means is we're going to be looking at transitions, song choice, DJ outfit, and really overall vibe that the DJ brings to the set and rate it from 1 to 10. This is just my opinion, so feel free to leave comments down below about how you feel about the set. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started with DJ set review of Peggy Goo. Okay, I'm not sure if she had her team set this song up for her to start with, or if it's just a song she's mixing into. So we'll kind of go or say that we're not sure that her set has started, but we'll see what we see here. It's also a much more intimate venue. We see that the DJ is very close to the audience, and it's a much more intimate feel overall than the big stage names such as Tomorrowland, Ultra, which is still an intimate feeling. You know, you can still get to see the DJ, but it's not as close as this. Okay, seeing her DJ outfit there, where it's very much comfortable and flashy. She has army pant cargos on with a very dynamic shirt top here, and with the jewelry and necklaces to make it pop more. Definitely a flashy and comfortable looking outfit. I really like this first track. Not sure if it's hers or not, but I really like it. It's a very groovy intro song. Get the crowd pumped up. I like seeing how confident she is on the tables, and she looks very comfortable right now during her set, so it's a very good thing to see. People are enjoying themselves, not too many phones out, more people dancing, interacting, socializing. Very fun type of set to play. Looks like she's looking to transition here into the next track. And we do see that industry standard setup with the 4 CDJs and the 1 mixer in the middle. And, you know, it's great to see that the DJs are able to have this equipment to express themselves however they want. Even though they might not use all 4, they still have that opportunity to express themselves, you know, if they're able to. She doesn't have a microphone to engage with the crowd, but I think she's doing very well, making sure that they know she's there DJing and interacting. Sounds like a lupus. Okay, it seems like a loop is probably in play for this transition. Oh no, okay, it's not a loop. It's just she's letting it play. Good mix here. The songs go very well together as she's mixing them in. she's carrying the vibe of the last song. This song goes very well with that previous song. Okay, the people are enjoying this drop. I do as well. It's a very good one. This is probably one I'd Shazam. It's really good. Very groovy. She's still dancing with the crowd, making it fun. I think that's important as well in a set like this, is to enjoy that intimacy, that chance that you get to be so close to the crowd. So it's something that it's good to see DJs do in an intimate feeling type of event.
You know, I've been thinking about the show.
Again, she's showing that confidence.
For the next 30 days, everyone in the country is trying to murder me.
Keep going. That's that never stop. Baby, that's that keep going. That's that never stop. Baby, that's that keep going. That's that never stop. Baby, that's
good drop, good.
That's that never stop. Baby, that's that keep
good consistency as far as song choice. The last song was very similar and very on the same vibe as this song, so it's good continuation. Okay, looks like she's starting another transition here. Not sure she's using a loop for that vocal, but it's a very good one. That was a good transition. I think it goes well if you catch the next song at a good spot. And it looks like she nailed it. She knew when certain cues for the song were, so that's really good. It's a pretty nice, groovy, chill track. Where the type of track where it doesn't really need a drop, it's just already playing the headbanger that it is. And that's what this track here is. You know, you play that, it's good. So I do like the consistency and the flow of the song choice that she's doing here. So all good things so far. Not sure if that was a transition to a different. Okay, it's the same song. Okay, I was gonna say that's a really good transition. It's like definitely people are dancing and vibing. Not sure if these are her tracks. That's one thing I didn't check. I would assume not, because I do believe that she's like a new artist, which is totally understandable. It's something against her, but okay, yeah, it looks like definitely not. So just something to note. This is a very famous acapella as well that's being used in the song, or that she's mixing. But yeah, it's a very good acapella to use or to throw in your mixes, you know, and at its first song like this. It's like people are cheering her on, encouraging her. She's interacting very well, back with the crowd. It's like a much more social, groovy event as opposed to what you would see at like a festival where, you know, people are just kind of raging on top of each other, you know, holding out flags. So the set would definitely differ from that type of event. Looks like she brought in another track here, or she's bringing in the same track. Okay, this is a different song. So that might have been the pieces of the last song, and now she's mixing in the new song that she's getting into. Good transition, you know, the vibe and the song choice is definitely matching. Nothing out of left field or unordinary.
Look into the light. Look into the light. Look into the light. Look into the light.
She really engages with the crowd, smiling and pointing, so that's really good. And I think it's a really nice thing to do because people might be trying to interact with you and just try to have a good time, and it's great that you can like encourage that. Very good track she brought in here. Epic drop. This is a really good song. Lighting and production is amazing. Great groovy track. She has some good song choice. Not sure if she's transitioning here, but it would be a good time. But I would like to hear that drop again, so I wouldn't be mad if she's not transitioning, because it's a good track. And when you have a good track, you just, you know, you gotta let people enjoy it. And I think that's something to keep in mind, you know.
With moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, my skin was no longer mine.
My active psoriatic arthritis joint symptoms held me back.
Don't let symptoms define you.
Nice build up, and of course we're gonna hear another great drop. Really good house track here. The vocals there are also perfect with the sound of the song, from the melody and the arpeggiator that it has. Arpeggiator type sound that it has. Sounds like a remix here that she's doing. Trying to see if I can recognize. Okay, it looks like she's using some effects there, possibly, for that drop. That's a funny song from that song to say, like that section of the song, the sample, that. It's a good house drop. It's pretty cool if you listen in and you hear it. You catch that. Good drop. And the transition was smooth too, it being vocals. And the way she brought it in from very low and just started bringing it in, you know, that was really good on her part. I think she's doing a very good job also keeping the vibe on the stage. She's DJing very confidently, and she's looking around the room very confidently. And her dancing and just looking like she's having a good time is adding to the confidence that she has up there. Or it looks like she has up there. Looks like she might be engaging in another transition here. Okay, I like it. I like it. The new track here, she cut out the other one. It might have not been perfect, but to be honest, I didn't really hear, you know, I wasn't paying attention to the four bars. You know, I was just enjoying the music, and I'm sure a lot of the people didn't either. But I'm not sure if I looked at back if it was exactly on 4 bars or after 4 bars or maybe in the middle of either of those. But I didn't notice it, so I wouldn't say she messed up or anything like that. She's killing it though. I think she's doing a very good job keeping the hype in the room, and the consistency of the songs going one after another is very good, to the point where it almost seems as if she's, you know, making the vibe stronger and stronger every time she drops a track. Okay, looks like she might be going into the next song. Or just setting it up. And one thing unique about her style is that she doesn't use much effects. She just kind of uses each song to smoothly transition. And it makes her mixing and transition sound very natural and all like one song. And not so much like, oh, this is this effect, this is that effect. There's her checking the beat matching on the headphones. Or checking that the beat matches in the headphones. That's funny. People are really enjoying themselves. I mean, this is the level of dancing you want to see at your set. And I don't blame them. The music is great, very, very groovy, very headbanger. And she's killing it, she's killing it. And, you know, again, unless it's your style to switch in and out of songs very quickly, you know, this is very good transitioning. And, you know, only a few people could specialize in that quick of transitions and mashups during their set. But, you know, with the simple principles of being a DJ, and what you're supposed to do and execute, it's, you know, she's hitting every bar. So here comes another song she's bringing in. Crowd looks definitely ready. And this is what I meant by gradually increasing the velocity and aggression of her set. You know, because now she's just created a whole different vibe from the groovy, you know, head banging type vibe. You know, now she's at a more, okay, we're at a rave type of vibe. You know, so, and she did it very smoothly, very professionally done. And I will say I did hear this song come in a little low, and then she pushed it up on the fader, and I did hear that, you know, that push that she made. But again, it's
Life is
nothing
unpredictable.
that you would notice if you're there.
One thing that
or
isn't?
you're not,
Spectrum
you know,
fiber-powered internet.
looking at her every move like I am. But you know, it is just something I noticed as far as you know, a set and, you know, how a DJ performs. Yeah, this now feels more 80s vibes, like a disco. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Rave disco type feel. Very good track right here. I like this song a lot. And I feel that I'm the type of person that, you know, if I like a track, I'm gonna know it right away. And this is a really good track. Looks like an overall very cool event. I'm not sure if it's exclusive or if you can buy tickets to this event. If it's private, I'm not sure if it affects really the set or anything, you know, but there's that. Don't think it would, or don't think it should. Like we're in a new song here. I do think that other song ended too quickly. I mean, it was definitely a great drop, but now we're here. I believe another song, so that's one thing that's a little off right now, is that, you know, that other song still isn't playing because it was really good. But this one's also really good too. It does kind of slow down the tempo of the track or of the set, even though it was gradually, you know, increasing. I think now it's kind of went up and then now it's down a little bit now, and still kind of moving forward. Not kind of, it is, but. Just from my observations, what I see and what I hear, how the set is going. And I don't mind this song, but again, I just feel like the other song was cut short a little bit and it was really good. But this is also a good song. And sometimes, you know, some of these really good songs may just have one good drop of the song, and that's the one drop, that you carry this, mixing in that song with. And sometimes it has two. You're lucky and it has, 3 or 4, but that could have been the case. Very groovy track. I think that people are really enjoying it. But again, I do think that, some people felt that, kind of peeled down in the set and from that song transition, and now it's kind of more of a loungy feel in her set. I really like that vocal that she has playing there. A lot of people there watching her set. I guess it would kind of affect the set because if it's tickets, it's all her fans, and she attracted all those tickets. But if it's private, it's kind of like she was just thrown in there and paid. But again, if the DJ is doing their job, fans or not fans, you can always make new fans.
I wasn't always here, but thanks to Purdue Global, I got my literal dream job.
It seems for her set, people are definitely gathered around and enjoying her music. Very nice track that she just transitioned into. I love that sound that she has going in it. Because that's really what some of the best songs or best house songs are made, or just with very detailed, intricate sounds, unique sounds. Very good tension building effects, the filter that she used there, so that was really good. great job keeping people engaged. People are enjoying themselves. I think she got them back here with this song, and now everybody's back in that disco reggae feel. Again, she still looks very confident on stage. She hasn't interacted with the crowd for a while, but you can see now that she's interacting again and looking around and enjoying the sounds and voices around her that she hears. So, you know, and there people are noticing, so they're encouraging her even more. And the drop and the songs playing just amplify even more with DJ interaction. Looks like she's getting ready to transition into the next track. And I'm not getting much hints of what the next track is, but it looks like she's getting ready as far as her movements go. Okay, there we go. She cut out the bass, or the song cut out the bass, and now she's bringing in her song. Okay, that was a very good transition. Wouldn't have been bad to keep that sample that she had from before into this one. And she probably could have chopped it up in there. But to each their own, you know, every DJ has their own style, and decision making. And not a bad one. This is a great song that she produced. So, you know, props to Peggy Goo. Because it's a great song and very fits the mood with her set. I would 100% agree that this song fits in perfectly. Great song. I saw this song a little lower on the track list, and I didn't really realize I was this far into the set. You know, it felt like it just started. Man, this is a great track. She did great with that track. The team that did it, you know, they did really good, but I believe it was her that did.
Hi everyone, Jeremy Allen White here. Tickets are officially on sale for our new film, Springsteen Delivery.
Very groovy track with unique sounds. Not sure if that's a tremolo sound that they use there, or pitch shift, but it's a great sound. So let's see how she transitions out of this song. because the follow-up song, you know, should be something that she's kind of used to playing or knows, or she knows goes with this song after playing it, you know. So we're gonna see here. I did see a comment on one of her sets, you know, that wasn't so nice about the set or about her playing, but you know, I'd have to differ on that comment because she's doing a great job, and after her set I can say she has good song choice appropriate for the event. Because to me, this is all appropriate to this event and space. So, you know, I would trust that, you know, she has good song choice for this specific venue. Very good use of the effect there, of the filter effect there. And it definitely built up tension for the drop there. And I think she's getting ready to transition out of the song here. So we're gonna see where she takes it. Not too much more on the outfit. I'm just starting to notice her necklaces here, and she does have some buttons that are also silver that match with the jewelry as well. Some rings. Not much else to say. Okay, here we go. She's transitioned out. Sound like when the song finished, so there wasn't really anything special that followed after, or a specific, you know, sound. I think she just kind of went with the same vibe for the next song. But it's a good sound for after her good song. And I think the song before her award-winning song and the song after her award-winning song should kind of be robotic in a sense, where those songs just, when you bring it into the set, you know, they beautifully flow in and out of each other, you know, because you know, you'll be able to tell if you know, the song choice of those three tracks, where you have the song before, the main song, and the song after, don't flow together, you know. I think, you know, it's just an opportunity miss to not have two songs that you know go well with your main song before and after. And I like this song. I just don't like that maybe like the next song after her performance song or her award-winning song is also a women's name. You know, I think it should be maybe like not not a girl vocal after, because I think it takes away kind of some of the shine from the vocalist, which I believe it was Peggy on her main song. But again, nothing that people are gonna notice or really care about. I think it's a great song.
Incoming dishes!
Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease in half the time.
It's a great song.
Better grease getter.
Great vocals.
What you doing, Zach?
Again,
My
it's just
T-Mobile
that
home internet is so good. I wish I could tell the whole world.
Zach,
go right ahead. T-Mobile's got...
You know, putting a spotlight on your track as much as possible. And that's personally what I would want to do is, you know, if I had a girl singing on my track that I had produced, I wouldn't want to mix into the next song. I wouldn't want to mix the next song into you know, another woman vocal or girl vocal or guy vocal that, you know, it's kind of taking away from what was just heard. I would even say, you know, take this song and mix your vocals, your main vocals into this one, you know, or the next song that you're transitioning to. Because again, it's a great song, and I just think it's a great opportunity to amplify and have people searching for your music. This is a great track she just transitioned into. See, something like this would have been good after her main song because it doesn't have vocals and you're still thinking about the vocals from the previous song. You know, just to this rhythm. Whereas if you play another vocal, woman or male vocal, like it's gonna take away from it. And this would go great. You know, it did still have vocals, but it's not too much vocals. So I would still say this is okay. And it's also, you know, okay, we have some vocals. This is good. I don't mind a narration after. See, that would also be fine with me as well. A narration after.
Baby, please.
But again, this is all things that, you know, some won't be noticed. Just that I'm noticing. It's the beauty of these series is that, you know, I'm able to learn from DJs and see the good things that they do or the things that I think that are not done so well and actually say, oh wait, it actually worked out. It doesn't sound too bad. Great song. great track choice. I just don't like that, you know, these vocals are taken away from her main track. You know, it's kind of had the people forget about it because these vocals are amazing. So it kind of just takes away from her performing her song, where it could be tracks that, you know, are more so on sound heavy and not so much vocal heavy. And so people can remember her track a lot more during her set, rather than, you know, another artist's. But again, you know, it's all marketing technique, nothing that makes the set worse or better. It's just marketing tactics you can use to make your song better, sound better during your set. Looks like it's time to mix in the next song. I think overall she's doing great. A lot of the songs she's choosing are very groovy and appropriate to the event and to her overall demeanor. Good cutout transition she did there. You heard it come in early a little bit, but barely noticeable, barely noticeable. It wasn't, you know, perfect, but you heard it come in a little bit, but it was just early enough to, you know, slide through, so it was perfect. Not sure if that's water or alcohol, so looks like water, but just something to notice when you're watching the DJ, because it's all a part of their style, whether they're drinking or not. You know, if they're drinking, it's just a part of their style. They like to drink, some like to smoke. You know, it's all something just a part of their whole style and vibe that they bring. There she is. We did kind of lose her.
At Ralph's Pharmacy, we accept most insurance plans, so you can get flu and COVID vaccines at no cost to you. No appointment needed. Now you can easily check getting vaccinated off your list. Ralph's, a world of care is in store.
She's very aware that of her audience still. Very good content to have different camera setup. So the production is very cool for that. Is she switching into the song? I like that transition. She cut out the highs and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work with where she was going with it, but it transitioned very well and she cut it out very well. Because some songs you wonder, you know, how are they gonna get cut out? Because they're just so busy, or their melodies and leads are just very, you know, loud and aggressive sounds, and you know, also very catchy melodies. But she transitioned into this next one very well, and again, still with that groovy, ravey type feel, very loungy feel that she has going here. So very good music. And it looks like we're coming up to an end here. Overall, I'm gonna go ahead and rate her set. You know, I really like how confident she is up there, and her song choice has been really good. They're not all her songs, you know, she's an early producer. This is, I'm pretty sure, maybe the early mid stages of her career, you know, as far as DJing and producing. I mean, her award-winning song was, you know, I think a few years ago that got big. So it's very early. But I would give her set, it's really hard to say. I'm torn between two. So I'll go in the middle, let's say. I'm gonna go with an 8.6. I think it's fair, 8.6. She did very good. Her song choice is good. DJ outfit, relaxed, flashy, personable to the crowd. Audience is great. And one of her songs is award-winning that she played in her set, and she made it flow in very well. So with all that said, I think an 8.6 is my final score for Peggy Goo. I had a blast learning about her song choice and DJing techniques. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up her set here. And yeah, we out. Let's see what we got. This is an hour set, so it just should be good. Should be pretty over. Very nice demeanor, very friendly DJ. You know, very knowledgeable of these tracks. You know, none of these tracks I've ever heard, so it's very. That's another thing. You know, I haven't heard a lot of these tracks, and some of them were really good. So I think an 8.6 is a great score. She really enjoys her music as well. That's something you can tell with watching her set. People are still enjoying themselves. Does look like they calmed down a little bit. But there's still definitely high energy in the room. And yeah, she did a great job. Peggy Goo. great DJ set by Peggy. I look forward to hopefully seeing more. She did great. Alright, looks like she's just slowing it down there and then we're set past sight. Alright guys, that wraps it up.